I debated on doing another video before this one, just one where I'm kind of babbling and talking, since you guys like that. I also did create another channel. I'll get into that in a minute, but anyways, I was debating on doing a Babbel video first. Isn't there an app? Yeah, Babbel. That's like a foreign language app, isn't it? Which, by the way, I'm still working on my Spanish. Sorry, I'm all over the place. But something said, no, go ahead and just re-record the Aquarius message. I did do your message, but there were a lot of distractions yesterday, and I said, I feel like you needed something else, so we'll see. But I wanted to eat my avocado really quick. I could have waited to record this until I was done eating my avocado. I feel like it's part of the message. Put a little bit too much salt too. So yeah, I did go ahead and create that other channel. It's not my same name. It's something completely different. And I'm probably not going to tell anyone what it is, because I think that was my first mistake that I made when I started this channel. I told people who I thought were my friends and my family, like, hey, of course you do. This is what I'm getting into now. Come over and support me. Only to find out that later on, those are some of the people who try to bring you down the fastest. And none of them are in my life now. None of the people I told. But those are the ones that always check in and cast probably some of the most powerful evil eyes, because they don't want you to succeed. And if I could do it all over again, which is what I'm doing now, and something a bit different, I wouldn't tell anyone. I would just let people find me organically, and that's exactly what I'm doing. So, whatever I post on that channel, I will post the majority of it here. Sorry. Something told me to do it. I'm going with my instinct. Eat the avocado on video. Unless it's like a fetish here and somebody just really likes to watch people eat. Hey. Do your thing, no hate. Like Food Network, Food Channel. Watch people eat or cook, which are two very different things. But it don't bother me either. I don't mind watching people eat. And people talking with their mouth full don't bother me. Slurping, that doesn't bother me, but chewing, which is what I'm doing. Anyway, so yeah. Here's your video, Aquarius or Crosswatcher. So yesterday in the video that I got for you guys, I had the window open, which I'm actually thinking about opening it again, because it's really pretty outside, and I like the window open. Makes me feel like I'm out in nature without being outside and all the neighbors listening to my shit. Can't wait to own land and just be, I hate that shit. I hate being in neighborhoods. Anyway, so I got to a point where I guess my neighbors were listening to me, because my window was all the way open and I just sit here and record. And in the room I record in is right next to where I guess my male neighbor likes to go outside and talk loud as fuck. I don't know. And so that's what he was doing. And I almost felt like he was doing it loud on purpose. I don't know. So I got triggered. I even said it in my video yesterday, and so I'm going to touch on it here. I got triggered, and I feel like, have you ever felt like when you're young, I don't know if this happened to you guys, maybe this happened to somebody before, but what I felt like yesterday, having to whisper, because like, what am I going to get up and shut the window? I wasn't trying to be a bitch, and be like, shut the fuck up, because I mean, they have every right to be outside as I have a right to be in my house recording. So, I mean, But anyways, I felt like whenever, I don't know, you're a kid and something's happening to you, or you're witnessing something that you're not supposed to witness, or again, something's happening to you and you're not allowed to tell, or the fear of God is instilled in you that if you tell, something bad's going to happen to you or your family, or you know, you're being quiet so that nothing bad does happen to you. Maybe you have to be quiet so that some sort of sick, twisted fucking adult doesn't know that you're in there, or that you're awake, or I don't know, so that they don't fuck with you or mess with you. That's what I got. It was almost like, oh, I'm getting chills. It's almost like yesterday in that video, that just by having my window open and hearing that my male neighbor, be so loud, it was almost as if it triggered that. So maybe some shit, I mean, y'all know, I was gonna say maybe some shit happened to me as a kid, but shit did happen to me as a kid. In fact, I was forced to watch a lot of fucking porn, actually, and just a lot of fucking shit. We've talked about it. So, but I felt like I was picking up on somebody watching this video. But because it was kind of like triggering something in me simultaneously, the video was just awful. And I said, fuck this shit. I'll just re-record tomorrow. And if I meant to talk about it, I will. So here you go. Some of you watch out for your neighbors, especially if you got kids now. Or if you don't have kids, tell your sister, your brother, your best friend, watch out for their neighbors. There's some fucking neighbors. Sick, twisted fucks that, I don't know, something weird about the neighbors. Or maybe when you yourself were growing up or raising kids, maybe they're grown now, there was a sick, twisted neighbor somewhere. A couple doors down or right next door. Y'all know exactly who I'm talking about too, I feel. Some of you, it was somebody living in your very own home who was the sick, twisted neighbor to kids in the neighborhood. Maybe it was a brother, a father, a cousin. You know what I mean? So anyway, the message I got yesterday, or I was trying to get, had nothing to do with that. It was actually about somebody driving. Somebody driving, and a song that comes on triggers like an aha moment. It's a positive one. It does something positive to somebody, but that's what I was originally getting, guys. Somebody in their vehicle. And why do I get that somebody here is going to be thinking, or probably is thinking already, well, I don't know why you didn't post that video. You just sat here and ate. Or this one. Well, if it bothers you that I just ate, you can move forward. I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't care. I'm going to talk openly, and if that means I get demonetized because I say shit about the government and pedophiles, and because, or I lose people because I eat on here, because I say fuck, or because I don't talk about romantic relationships all the time, which half of them are fucking bullshit, whatever, then so be it. Because some people will see where my heart actually is and where it lies, and I actually do very much care for people, and the type of love that I've come to know is different than what we're doing here. This is me saying, I'm here with you guys. I get it. You're not alone. So what I'm wondering is, what did the avocado have to do with anything? Why was I, it was like I knew I needed to eat that avocado in this video. I could have easily waited. So Why? Well, an avocado can symbolize a lot of things. Some say pregnancy. I'll just tell you what I think. Avocados, yes, can symbolize pregnancy, but also when I think of an avocado, one of the first things that pops in my head is swimming, like a float, because they make pool floats that I've seen before that are avocados, and the ball comes out and you can hit the ball. I thought that was cool, so that's like stuck in my brain. So I see something to do with swimming or water sports, water activities, lake, pool, creek, river, ocean. I think of avocado, I also think of the heart chakra because it's green. So somebody here loves heart to go to the water. If you love to go to the water, I would definitely return there, maybe especially if it's been a while since you've been there, because life and things, responsibilities, work, you haven't had the time. But I would, guys, if this isn't for you, maybe you should give this advice to somebody you know that, I don't know, just could maybe use it during this time. It's like, hey, why don't you go back to that spot you like to go to, or why don't you go drive for a while, or go to the water, that will help. Also, what else is it about avocados? I feel like there's something else here. Where did the word avocado even come from? Y'all know? Where's my phone? Where did the word avocado originate from?
According to Merriam-Webster, the English word avocado is a transliteration first used in the late 1600s of the Spanish word aguacate, which came from the Nahuatl name for the indigenous fruit, Avocado.
The name avocado. This actually makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna read what I'm looking at right here. But when I look at avocado, it makes me think of provocative. I don't know why. When I look at avocado, I think of provocative. Provocative. And I said it, sometimes avocados can symbolize pregnancy, and some people use that in pregnancy and things like that. The name avocado derives from the word ahuacatl, which refers to a certain part of the male anatomy that the shape of avocados happen to resemble. Why do I have to get this message? I don't even look, there's a lot of people I know exactly why they wanted me to eat the avocado here. I just don't want to talk about it. Whatever. This is healthy. It's healthy. Avocado. But it's healthy to talk about shit like this, okay? It is. It's more reason for them to just say, fuck my videos. It's fine. So, you know how I said the neighbor thing, and maybe even yesterday I was recording the video and I felt like I had to be quiet and it triggered some sort of core memory in me, core being the fucking seed inside the avocado. I have chills right now. And I felt like I had to be quiet because I didn't want something to happen to me, or because I was supposed to be quiet. I was told that I had to be quiet so that no one else heard, because if they did hear, if I told anybody, I would get in trouble or something, or something would happen to my family or me, or I was told that I had to be quiet about it. Okay, this is a core memory that I'm tapping into of somebody's. Oh, I got chills. What does the avocado represent? Originally, but also pregnancy. Someone was a baby. Someone was a baby. Someone was very young, and there was a portion of their innocence, or this could be happening right now. So watch your kids around people. which I'm sure you do. Or tell somebody you know to watch their kids run. Don't just trust somebody because they say they love children, or because they say they love them, or they say they love you, like, you know, or they seem innocent. Sometimes those are the ones you gotta watch. Or because it's family, definitely don't trust those motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Some of them are the worst. Somebody hears something real fucked up happen to as a kid, and or they know somebody that had something happen to them fucked up as a kid, and what hurts is that it happened under either it happened under the care of somebody they loved, right? Green, avocado, heart, chakra, love. It happened under the care of their mother or somebody's mother. A mother figure was present or should have been present, or if they were, they should have protected this fucking child, this seed, from this male. It was a male, maybe more than one. Or images, like in my case, television, porn, and even seeing my biological dad's penis flopping around everywhere because he was always walking around naked, and then seeing my aunt's nipples all the time because she was always walking around with her fucking shirt on. And I mean, that's the truth. They don't want me to say it, but they're gonna, well, one of them's gonna watch this video, the other one can't, they're dead, but rest in peace, you know. But that's the fucking truth. That's the truth. You know what I mean? That's exactly what happened. Just people don't want to take accountability for it. Yet they want you to take accountability for everything that you've done and experienced in life, but they don't want to take accountability for their fucking part. But that's what happened. Any inappropriate fucking behavior, right? In front of or towards or on a fucking child or children, more than one. And this happened. And they want somebody to be quiet about it. No. It's like a disease. Being quiet about it. Be quiet about it. Why? So that you don't get embarrassed. Be quiet about it. Why? So that you're not shamed. And what are they going to say? Well, they can't say anything if you open up and you let it out. You should, by the way. You should. If this is you, if not somebody here, advise them that they should get it out. They should open up, because it's, even if somebody's thinking they're living the best life right now and they've got their own stability and their own family now, that don't mean that that trauma is not still fucking there, and that it won't butt its ugly fucking head at the most inopportune time, because it will. But when you stay sober and you don't do drugs and you have a pretty clear head, then people can't discredit you. They can't. What are they gonna do? I mean, they're gonna try, but they can't. What are they gonna say? You know what I mean? You're crazy. Why? Crazy about what? You trying to tell me this shit didn't happen to me? You trying to tell me I didn't see this shit? Because I did. Now, there are people out there that will try to ruin people's lives and do things like that, but that's not what I'm picking up on. This is actual, genuine, something happened to somebody, and maybe even something happened to someone and they can't fully remember everything. Maybe they remember certain things, but they know, they're like, no, I feel like something happened here. I feel like this happened to me, or I feel like this person did something and I just don't have the proof, but why do I always feel weird when I'm around this person? Why? Fucking listen to that. You know what I mean? Like, listen to that. Or if this is not past tense on anybody, it could be something that's going on right now, and it's like, I don't know. Maybe somebody needs to put up a camera, especially if anybody's suspecting anything and anybody new is about to marry mommy or dating mommy, or granny or something, but comes around the grandkids, or dating daddy and coming around, because women can be crazy too. And they make cameras everywhere now. They put them in the fucking outlets. You can put them in the light bulbs. You can put them in picture frames, and I'm drawing a blank. Charger ports and cords and pins and plants, and everything can have a fucking camera in it now. And you can find little cheap ones. But yeah. Fuck. Sorry. Somebody could also have a vasectomy here. Confirmation. Somebody may have gotten a vasectomy. I have chills. That could be confirmation. That's not for everybody, but somebody here definitely got a vasectomy, needs a vasectomy, wants a vasectomy. Vasectomy is gonna let somebody know for some who this is. Vasectomy, because avocado can be wet, symbolic of pregnancy, and I'm seeing vok, but I'm seeing vasectomy, so that someone doesn't have any more children. You may not know, or somebody may not know somebody's had a vasectomy. Could be because it's a neighbor or something like that. Also, watch the people at school. There's some, you'd be surprised. You know, you hear about shit on TV and stuff, but that shit happens right down the road. It happens next door. It happens in the school system. It happens at the school that is right down the road from you in your fucking county, okay? It absolutely happens. It does. It happens. And, you know, I'm just sitting with it, trying to get whatever's coming to me. Yeah, so the point in this message is to let you know you're not alone. Now I see why I had to redo this message. So I guess the people who did click off because they didn't want me eating the avocado, I guess they were meant to, because it probably didn't resonate with them. If you stayed, you know, and this isn't a fear-mongering message. Shit, this is a fucked up earth. There's fucked up shit that happens on this earth. Yes, while there are beautiful things, there's also a lot of fucked up shit that happens here. A lot. Y'all know that. And, so, yeah. And we're just not going to talk about it because ethics? I don't think so. I'm not going to talk about it because you want money, because you want a paycheck. I've done that. But maybe I'm in the wrong for that, you know? Fuck it. It's like I need to be a robot and fall in line so that I can put food on the table for my kids. But if I was in the government, or if I was probably had a penis between my legs, not for all males, but some males can seem to get away with some shit that women just can't, you know? And or if I was willing to fuck somebody higher up or in charge or kiss people's ass, then maybe, just maybe, I could get away with some shit, you know? Or if I was partaking in it too. But since I'm not, and since I don't, and since I can't, and since I haven't, I get punished, and that's fine. What the fuck ever. I don't care. I genuinely, I mean, sometimes I wonder, like, why am I still doing this shit? But I'm like, no, it's helping somebody out there. Like, I know that it is. But yeah, anyway, so I do have a second channel, and I'm not going to tell anyone what it is, but I hope that you guys understand why. And like I said, I'll post the majority of what I put on there. I mean, maybe not the majority, but I'll post a lot of what I put on there on here, because some of it I feel like will need to be on here. But otherwise, I'm going to grow that one organically from the ground fucking up. And I'm not telling anybody what it is, where to find it, because that was a mistake I made before, you know, trusting family, friends, trusting those fuckers. And I said it because I know some of them watching this motherfucking video. I know they are. There's some people that I've met even through family who probably are also watching this video, who are more like my family than the actual family who introduced them. People who are blood. Even if they're half blood, they're still blood. Those people, some of the worst people ever. Like, just awful fucking people. And they probably think I'm awful because I'm not in their little cliques anymore. I'm not in their little, and I used to care so much if they fucking accepted me, right? Because there's like different sides of my family. There's the side that's biological mine, and then the side that's still biologically mine but adopted me, and then the side that's not biologically mine at all. I mean, I have different like branches, like in the military, of my family, and they're all fucking way different, and all of them have huge aspects of toxicity in them, and I'm a misfit in every one of them, and that's fine. And I always have been, you know. Even the biological side of my family, like they like cluster together like an STD, and they all stay and they're in their little groups, and they pretend like they like one another, but really they're just watching each other die. They're watching each other with addictions. They're watching each other. They're just like suffer, really, and not address the real fucking issues, because it's all about pretending and then hating on people like me because I bring awareness to it. But I also bring awareness to my own fucking shit. I also take accountability for where I fucked up, which is a lot. Even fucked up with my own children because I was an alcoholic. You know what I'm saying? But I can admit that shit, whereas they don't, and they run from it, and then they want to sit back, stalk, and then they want to talk their shit. Like, that's crazy to me. It makes me sick that I ever wanted to be accepted by these people, that I ever wanted to be, you know what I mean? And honestly, if they were willing to do the fucking inner work themselves, and willing to take their own accountability for shit where they've gone wrong, and step away from each other long enough, stop being codependent to kind of see the error of their own ways, then maybe they would find some sort of, I don't know, commonality in me, and that we have some things alike. And I'm not judging them at all. I just would like them to fucking, you know, see themselves like they're trying to do me behind the scenes. But again, you can't make somebody do that. You can't make people do that, and it's not right to, you know, say they even need to, because maybe their story is that they're not going to do that, and that they don't, their story is something different. So you know, you just keep going about your way, and then you're the bad guy, or you're the one that thinks you're better than everybody, or whatever. I've heard a lot of shit. I've heard a lot of things from different people who come to me and tell me shit, and I'm like, who aren't even family. But like I said, they're more like family because they're the ones telling the truth. They're the ones telling you what the actual family and friends are saying, and you're like, wow, you know. Meanwhile, they think that they all really love and support and care for each other, but they're really just all a bunch of alcoholics on drugs, or just drinking and staying fucked up with all these spiritual attachments to them and don't even realize it, and blinding each other even more, coddling each other, being each other's enablers. And then they want to hate on people who got out of the family, like the ones who separated from the family and went a Christian way, because they're not perfect either. Had a lot of fucked up shit over there too. But they wanted, this fucked up side of my family wants to hate on that side of my family, and it's like, shut the fuck up. Y'all are really fucked up. At least they're trying to believe in something. Yeah, are they fucked up too? Yep, they're fucked up too, but y'all are really fucked up. So really shut the fuck up. And then you got some people where you get into a family, but they're like the originals, you know, they were there first, and they don't like that you're in the family, and they're like, you know, they got their own things, thinking you're fucked up and you're kind of a leper and you don't belong, and it's like, now you're also fucked up. But they don't want to admit that they're fucked up. But they're like actually really, really, really fucked up. All these people are fucked up. And you know that you yourself are fucked up, but you just were the first one to say that this is fucked up. And that you are fucked up. And that, so you try to do the work on yourself being fucked up, and everybody here is like, oh, she is fucked up. Or he is fucked up. And it's like, where did I come from? This is like the butterfly coming out of the cocoon finally, after a period of torturous pain. comes out, spreads their fucking wings, and flies away. And all the little caterpillars that it once came from, once upon a fucking time, are all just like, oh, look at that butterfly. That butterfly is so fucked up. Look how much that butterfly isn't like any of us and doesn't fit in. And look at that butterfly trying to be over there and be a butterfly. And it's like, you guys are fucked up. And most of them will go on to be smushed under shoes and shit, eaten by other creatures, and never become the butterfly because they're too busy judging the fucking butterfly for being the butterfly. Yep, that's this message. So, alright guys, thank you for being here with me. I see why we had to redo it. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.